And now we're live. Finally. Yay. We got it done. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it now. So I was having technical difficulties because live stream happens and that happens. And as everyone that live streams will know that. So hello and welcome. Today we're going to be drawing. We're going to be answering questions if you have any. And by we, I mean me and my wonderful guest, Beanie Draws, or Beanie. That's what you have on your on your screen. Beanie is one of my really good friends. He's also an artist himself. He has an awesome channel. I'm gonna give you a little shout out, a little plug in there.
You.
If you're into dinosaurs, you should go check it out. So that's Beanie Draws. Yeah. So last time if you were here last time, you would see that I was cosplaying. I'm not kind of cosplaying today. I'm just kind of wearing a little anime shirt, and and you might hear Beanie in the background. You might not see him. You're gonna hear him in
the background.
Yeah. So today I'm gonna just continue on drawing that I was doing last time because I don't know what else to do unless we magically get requests to do stuff. Then I'm down for that too. But it has to be PG-13. Is that okay? Is that okay? PG-13 should be fine, right?
Or within YouTube's terms of service.
Yeah, within YouTube's terms of service. I would do more adult stuff, but we can't actually do that on YouTube because we want to keep it safe, right?
Cool. I was just doing a little test to make sure that my microphone was good because I remember last stream I was over blowing you with audio just loud and like, so I'm good now.
You're fine. Oh my gosh! So I was just like touching my white gum, kind of like the iPad.
Do you have a gloss or matte protector?
I have no protector.
Oh no! I've got I have a glossy one.
It's a glass, but I don't know. It's not there's no protector on it.
To tell you how old my iPad is.
Oh, you're talking about iPad.
Well, I was talking. Well, you were talking about your Wacom.
Wacom, yeah.
Because I'm playing around with my iPad right now, trying to get that worked out. Because you said you're using Clip Studio Paint.
Yes.
So I was trying to install Clip Studio Paint right now on my iPad, and it goes, "This application requires iOS 17.0 or later." I'm like,
Oh, do you not have that? Oh yeah, because you have an
my iPad's too old now. Yeah.
Oh no, that really sucks. I'm really tired.
I hope they don't have. I don't hope that doesn't happen with Procreate because I don't really want to be locked out using Procreate.
I don't think Procreate will do that. I hope not because Procreate has been around for a while, so I don't think they'll do that. I hope not. Like I really hope not.
Yeah,
because that would really suck.
Yeah, the risks of having old technology.
Yeah, this is why we need you to get back onto your drawing stuff so you can start monetizing your stuff again and make that money and get yourself a new iPad and among other things.
True.
Get it done, my friend. Get it done. So
get it done.
Yeah, get it done. So I'm going to show you guys this drawing that I'm doing right now. It's actually based on other drawing that I did about like 2 years ago. I just wanted to like take off all the layers first so you could see what I'm talking about. Whoops, let's keep that one. And it's based on this drawing right here.
Ooh.
When I first drew it, I was like, man, this is such a cool drawing. And I still like the way I was going to zoom in with my fingers again because I'm still using the iPad. But I really like the way I did the hair.
Yeah,
the texture of it. But then looking now at the drawing, I'm like, man, this is not a good drawing. So I mean, what I mean by not a good drawing is like I understand proportions a lot better.
Right, yeah.
And
hindsight.
Like I do like the idea of what I was going for, but I think I just don't really like how the arms were. So I was like,
that's fair enough.
I just thought about the idea all over again, and I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go with a more simple dynamic one.
Part of the natural evolution of being an artist.
Yeah. So we went with something a little bit more simple. And
Cool.
pardon me, ooh, I'm like a little burpy.
Oh no.
Um, and as you can see, the colors are being added on because they were already there. So I have the flat base colors, and I started doing the little bit of highlight on the hair.
Okay.
But this is the pose that I went for because and now that I look at it, he kind of looks like a pirate here.
True. I was actually kind of thinking that.
But here's the thing: his job is
Mhm.
technically bounty hunting.
Oh, okay.
So
So it's kind of
essentially,
it sounds a little bit like sort of D&D kind of thing where they have jobs and roles and such.
kind of,
Yeah, true, true,
yeah.
true.
So, all right. So we're gonna get drawing. So, oh yeah. So I was saying that he is bounty hunter. He is a
Mm.
hunter. He's a bounty hunter, and it's not necessarily like D&D, but it is like fantasy. So it kind of, I guess, it kind of is like D&D in a way.
Mm.
So it's a fantasy story. He has a twin brother. Twin brother is all sort of like an anti-hero kind of guy. And they're both, I know this does sound probably pretty cliche, but they're both in love with the main girl.
Mm.
Well, his brother's more like, he was more like interested in her because of her power, but then he actually started catching feelings for her. And then, but he knows that this is her lover. Like, this is her real lover. That's her main, but he's kind of like there.
Okay, cool.
I'm watching, I'm lurking. But it's not really like a love story. It just has like some romance components in it, but it's more fantasy action story. Essentially kind of like a shonen.
Okay.
Not a shonen, like maybe a josei, I want to say. A josei, I think it is that they call it. So it's basically an adult version of shonen, which is like more geared to males. But
Okay,
I don't know. We'll see how the story actually ends up to see if it's
fair enough.
actually more geared to males. But whatever. It's gonna be action. There's gonna be magic.
Yeah.
There's gonna be powers. There's gonna be demons. There's gonna be angels. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff
Okay.
in there. Some Greek gods.
Mm. Okay, interesting.
A whole load of Greek gods.
Nice.
But yeah,
Nice.
it's gonna be very complex, just like my
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah. I mean, that's artists for you.
Yeah, it definitely is. So,
Mhm.
do we have anybody in the chat? Because I haven't even I'm not even looking at the chat right now. Actually,
I now have 3 windows, so I've got chat open and I have
you got three
other
windows up. Okay.
and I've got chat. I've got our chat open, so in case anything needs to be attended to.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go on over to see what's going on in the chat. Hopefully, it's not too crazy. It's not
Yeah.
crazy. But hopefully, we got some people in here. I know that last time we had a person,
Mm.
and they were very lovely. I
Yeah.
really
That's
enjoyed
cool. I
talking.
remember that.
Yeah, they were doing the, what is it, the pipe cleaner
Yeah,
stuff.
pipe cleaner stuff.
That was really cool. Like I was really impressed by that. I know he was like, I think he was like 15 years old or something like
Yeah.
that. It was a really
Yeah.
young guy. Really young kid. I was just
Yeah.
like, man, he has so much potential. Like,
The next generation of artists. I wish I was that young again.
I know, I feel that. Sometimes I
Yeah.
forget. I'm like, yeah, I'm not that young.
Yeah. Although to be real, I'm kind of glad that these days, like, I had the opportunity to. I grew up without the internet, so.
Same. Well, same and not same. Because I think you're like a few
Yeah.
years older than me, but
Me back
yeah,
in my day, we had to
back in
rely
my
on
day.
candlelight. Had to rely on candlelight and go
Not the
everywhere in our
candlelight.
steam powered cars.
Not the candle and the steam cars. I'm done with you. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. People are gonna come in. They're gonna be like, "What the heck? What in the world they talking about?"
That's just artists for you.
That's artists for you, right?
Yeah, we're a crazy bunch.
That's for sure. When you have weirdo friends, you are a weirdo.
Yeah, I mean, Normality is overrated anyway.
Word. I feel that. I so
Mm.
feel that. I wish, you know what? I hope like when like some of my like old friends, the ones I was telling you
Oh
about,
yeah, true. Yeah, yeah.
I hope they come into the live stream and just start
Oh
chatting.
yeah.
I don't know if they will be coming in or not, but hopefully they
Mm.
get some like notifications talk about, hey, your friend is
True.
on. You should come on over and watch this
True.
live stream.
True. True. That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be nice. It's nice to see like old friends,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, like
Definitely.
yeah, that doesn't look good. I'm trying to give a
Mm.
little bit of shine to the sword.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm just doing some organizing of my. In the past, I knew how to get my iPad connected to the computer so I could live stream, but I just don't remember. I don't know how to do that at the moment, so I'm just kind of
The
doing my own
iPad,
sort of. Yeah.
I
I
think you have
I,
to. You
I
could
knew
go.
how to do it. It's
But
like through 5K media player or something.
oh, kind of like using
Yeah.
it as a mirror, essentially.
Yeah, so I was able to do it. I think I was able to do it without Wi-Fi. I was able to do it through the cable, but it's kind of tricky.
That is really cool. I didn't know that. I know
Yeah,
that with the 5K thing, you could do it because I was able
yeah,
to do it once on my computer
yeah.
and like
I
mirror
was I was able to do it back on my Surface Pro, but because it needed Wi-Fi, so if you couldn't connect, because my desktop doesn't have Wi-Fi, so it's just
Ah,
hardwired in. Yeah,
got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
yeah,
What's this? I need to label my layers. Label
yeah.
your layers. Don't be Kathy
And
or
also
KRJ.
label documents in general, because I just have so many documents that don't have that's just like untitled, untitled. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, don't be me. It just look, I have to literally go through them one by
Yeah,
one. Yeah,
true, true,
here we go. This is the
true.
one I was looking for.
Well, now that you're there and you know what it is, now's a good opportunity to title it.
Skin. We got skin.
There
Okay,
you go.
skin.
There you
I'm gonna use that lock layer. Well, whatever. What is
go.
it? Alpha lock. So
Oh, okay.
for
That's
those who
different.
don't know how to use, I was gonna say Procreate, but I mean
Hmm.
Clip Studio. Well, you can do this also on Procreate, but if you want to use this area that you like, let's suppose color, let's suppose I'm gonna use the skin, and you want to just color within that area, use the
Oh,
alpha
okay.
here, the lock thing.
Okay.
So this one's called a lock transparent pixel, but that's
Hmm.
not what it in the other program it's usually called the alpha lock. I don't
Okay.
know why Clip Studio made it so complicated. Like,
Hmm.
so what I mean is, so we got this color, right? This color
Hmm.
skin. If I wanted to do like a shadow, like shadow colors, we'll
Hmm.
go a little bit more darker.
Okay.
That's how just this is how I just do it. And
Yeah.
then I would color the area and see how it only colors where the skin is at. And
Nice.
if I
Okay.
go, yeah. So
So you don't have to make any like selections. It just automatically selects.
yeah, so it locks the color that's already there.
Oh, okay.
So it won't color over other colors. It'll just
Okay.
lock on wherever it's already,
Oh,
you know, the
interesting.
late.
Hmm.
So I would,
Yeah, because I've always been curious about how like sort of those. That looks so easy too.
yeah, this is one of my favorite features. And so it's like a very
Hmm.
common feature that a lot of people use.
Right. And that's
Um,
not on Procreate or anything, is it?
it is. It's called Alpha
Oh, okay.
Lock. I'll show you how to do
Oh,
that later.
okay.
As a matter of fact, I can show you right now.
If your iPad actually
It's
does
on. Yeah,
it. Oh,
it's
okay.
on. Okay. So I'm gonna hop on Procreate real quick. I'm gonna open
Hmm.
random piece that I have. So I'm gonna show it. You know what? I'm gonna just
Hmm.
what piece should I open up? I don't even know. Okay, I'll
No
just
idea.
open up a random. It's because some of them are like I haven't shown, and then some of them I have.
Yeah,
So I wanna,
true. Don't want to give away all your secrets.
you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Okay,
I've run
so
that through Drophy.
so this
Mm.
one, let's suppose. Okay, let me see. This one might be big. like the file, so it's taking some time to load.
Right, yeah.
So this was a very cute one. You've seen this one, Beanie. It's a little crab.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's this drawing. Let me go back to my screen so I can see what's going on. Okay, where do we go? I'm gonna stop sharing real quick.
Right, yeah.
So y'all can see me. Okay, this little drawing here, right?
Oh, cute.
So I have 3 layers for this one. I think. Yeah, 4 layers technically because the background too. Okay, the layers are right here on the little square, obviously, for those. Okay, so how you would find the alpha lock is, so suppose you wanted to do some shading on the red, on the red area. You tap on the layer and then you tap it on where the picture is. This thing comes up.
Okay, yeah. I see that. Yep.
And then you'll see alpha lock right there. You click on it.
Okay.
And then now, if I wanted to do suppose some shading on it. Let me. You see me using the wrong one, the wrong pencil. Okay.
Hey, we're doing it old school Bob Ross style.
So I'll pick a random color to do shading, and you're gonna see right away that and I'm not even using the correct. Hold on, I'm not even using the correct. Oh no, is it not? Hold on 1 second.
Technical difficulties?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I have noticed that Procreate sometimes gets a little bit glitchy.
I don't know what happened just now, but that was not. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. Wait, that's not it. Why is it not? I might have to use the pencil itself.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Might be some touch.
Yeah, there we go. Thing. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's do that again. So it's on lock. It's on alpha lock, right?
Yeah.
Well, alpha lock, right? It's on alpha lock. And if I wanted to do some shading, I would go to a darker red, right? Choose my brush, whatever, and then just kind of go in. And as you can see, it doesn't go outside of the red.
Oh, cool. Very cool. I hope I remember to do that because I'm going to be using that a lot more. Yeah,
I'll show you later. But basically, it's the same thing. It's basically the same thing. And then there's other features you can use. I was I was actually supposed to do a whole tutorial on Procreate and never got to it because that was the issue that I was trying to figure out how to show the screen while showing myself. So I might do that next time. That might be a possibility. So if you got questions on Procreate, let me know down in the chat so that way I can create that live. And if you have questions about Clip Studio, and even if I don't know the answer right now, I will try to find the answer for the next time. So yeah. Anyways, going back to my drawing.
Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay. So we're going to go back to that shading that I was doing. And hopefully I don't get confused with the pencils again. And I've got a little bit of shading on the nose here. A little bit on the upper lip.
Very nice. That's technically called cell shading, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I just, know it as shading because I don't know fancy technical terms.
Yeah.
I'm more like an old school artist that I'm just like,
do
color it here. Like, I feel like I'm too old.
Yeah.
And I should know because those are terms that artists actually use, but I
think technicalities aren't that big of a deal to worry about.
So then there's like a little bit of shading under the eye here, and it's gonna look all blotchy, but I do blend it out later. So there's that. But from afar, it looks kind of cool. I think.
Very cool.
Okay, I'm gonna do some shading here under the hand, because the light is coming from here in the top area. And I'm not perfect at the lighting stuff either, so don't come at me if I do something wrong.
I don't know if anyone's going to come at you for that.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Really? Well, it's called artistic style.
But like I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. I just do what I know, and I'm still learning new things
True.
as an artist. So
True.
there's that. Makes me wonder if anybody that we know actually, who I mean, like by we know,
Yeah.
like if come to like these type of live streams,
Like Andrew Can, etc.
except or don't what is it? Don't call Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah, true, yeah. Well,
Beetlejuice.
I gotta figure out if there's a way for me to mute myself for a second.
Oh, your voice. You got it. You got it. If you need my help, let me know. I can just mute you. Oh, he's gone.
Okay, I'm okay now.
Beetlejuice. But yeah, like and I'm gonna see it. Okay, so you can see there, like there's like the lighter color and then the darker color, and then I'm gonna add a much brighter color on top of the little bit of the top, so that can give it the effect of the light. It's almost hitting his skin.
Yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to practice a lot with this in the future because I've always wanted to be able to sort of color like that, and having to do manual selections is just a pain.
No, I get it. I'm still learning how to use certain keys and all that stuff, but I usually am. I just kind of explore around to see what works, and that's how I learn. To be honest, that's why I'm like, I don't know it all, but if I do know it, I'll learn. I'll explain it the way I know it, in the way it's probably the most difficult way, but
that's all right. If it works for you, that's the main thing.
Yeah. Oh boy. You know what makes me curious? If I ever see like Nick or like or like someone like maybe Roberto, but not necessarily like my live stream, but like
well, you never know. He might one day pop in randomly.
I mean, that would be cool because I know that he does.
Like art.
Yeah, he likes art. He's an artist himself, and I think he does like anime too. So it's like
pop culture. That's definitely up his way.
Yeah, so because I remember having a conversation in his own like not live stream, but like what is it? What that would X? What would that be called? Like live podcast?
I have no idea. Live room thing.
Maybe like a live podcast, essentially.
Yeah. There used to be an app. There used to be like a thing a long time ago. It was just like
you're talking about. Yeah, you're talking about God, what is it? I have it too.
Yeah.
I
haven't.
We got somebody in the chat.
Oh, cool.
What's up? How you doing today? You got any questions? I got any questions?
I don't know. What is the meaning of life?
Where are the avocado gods? I don't know. I mean, I thought the chat was the one supposed to do the questioning. Not me.
Mean, don't always have to have questions. You can just enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Enjoy the show.
Yeah.
The show that's not really a show.
Yeah. It's really just artists just chilling out and hanging.
Yeah. We're just having a good time. That's all it is.
Trying to make sure they can get some content out, which is what I should hopefully do soon enough.
Yes, let's see your content soon. We want that.
Yeah. Just editing.
Dinos.
Yeah.
See all the dinos.
The dinosaurs. I was talking like do you remember Jurassic Park? Well, you wouldn't. Everyone's remembered Jurassic Park, but do you remember Mr. DNA?
Mr. DNA? No.
Mr. DNA at the very start of the movie, well, not at the start, but like when they first visit Jurassic Park and they're teaching everyone, or they're teaching the visitors like how they went about cloning the dinosaur, and they go, "Bingo, dino DNA," and he has a very particular way of talking.
Thank you, appreciate it. I don't know. That's not how Q&As. So Q&As is more like somebody asks me a question and then I answer. I mean, I can also ask you guys questions, but
yeah. Like
what are you drawing today?
What kind of art style do you like doing? Do you do traditional?
We got
digital?
it. Yeah. Do you like doing digital? Do you prefer traditional?
Yeah.
Do you draw at all? Are you an artist?
Yeah.
Are you just watching? I mean, that's cool too. Being a lurker, that's fine.
Yeah. We appreciate our lurker friends.
Yes, very, very, very. We appreciate you chatting with us.
Yeah.
We like it. We like it. We love it.
Yeah.
We love to chat.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So see, it looks very blotchy right now again, but I'm gonna fix it up later. I'm just doing like the rough coloring per se.
Yeah. Looks cool.
It's kind of like the rough sketch, but it's the rough coloring.
Yeah.
And I don't know what is going on. Why is this like stuck? Okay, I'm gonna move this over here. And let's do the. Excuse me.
I was about to say, do the hokey pokey, and you turn.
Man, you're old.
Yep, I am.
Do the hokey pokey. Turn yourself around. Yeah. Not yet. 30 minutes. 30 minutes, okay? 11:30. 11:34. Okay? Not yet.
Let's see how much art you can get done in that time.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, I'm getting some stuff done, so yeah, we're talking, we're chilling, we're here.
Getting it done.
What am I doing wrong? Something's not working.
Is
it not off a lot? Yeah, here we go. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I forgot to change the color. To make it darker. Okay. Yeah, that's why I was like, why does it still look the same color?
Do you work with swatches, like having like a? Because I've seen some artists that have like this, and this is something I've sort of experimented with a little bit with digital stuff. Is like you have like a little section up in the top corner, and you have like your main colors, and then instead of like having to manually select, you just go eyedrop select, and it just like
I do that, but I forget to do it sometimes.
Yeah.
I actually get lazy, and I
don't really do it, but it's just something I'm like, I should probably experiment with that from time to time.
What I do, however, is I play around with the this thing right here, I can't pronounce it, and then I play,
yeah, there you go. Okay.
And then I kind of just play around with that and see for texture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then sometimes I go from this pen to this pen to the mapping pen to the real G pen. There's another pen that I really like. Let me see if I can find it real quick. And it's almost like a watercolor one. And I don't remember how to use this. This is why I don't switch it over a lot. But there's a watercolor one that I learned how to use. And it was actually one of my really close friends. You remember my friend Coral? She showed me how to use it properly, how to color with it, and oh my god, it's awesome. Like the way she does it, it's really cool.
Very nice.
Yes. So.
Yeah. Did I heard a chink? Chink.
Oh yeah.
I got gold cat.
There you go.
Oh, she's playing Roblox. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm too old to really know much about Roblox, but
yeah, I don't know much about it either, but she likes it, so
yeah. I did sort of get into Minecraft for a little bit, but then I kind of lost interest in it.
Yeah, so my kids like Roblox too at some point. Sorry, Minecraft. They still do technically, but I think they like Roblox more.
Okay.
And that's I let them play safely, and in a supervised way because I'm still a little about it. So when I do shading, cell shading, whatever you want to call it, I kind of go into shapes.
Okay.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So this was really difficult for me before until I started thinking like shapes, like sharp shapes.
I do.
And then I'll start like feathering it like a little bit so it can become more more was like almost blended in certain areas.
Yeah.
Whoops. That's not.
Will you come here?
What happened, Mama?
No, mommy. That's not you. You're
There.
talking about a camera.
Yeah, I'm talking to my friend right now.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We're going to go to bed soon, okay?
And then, hey, come here. Come here.
Oh, you're talking to your friend.
Oh. Don't even know how those things work.
Robot.
Wait.
She thinks she's talking to.
Oh, okay.
So what she does is like
Hey, come on here.
she kind of pretends to be like this. I feel like I told you before. Like she pretends to be like this one YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
I wish I knew her name, but she has like she wears a pink wig and she does coloring.
Okay.
And it's like it's the cutest thing. And then she like starts talking like her. She's like, "Oh, welcome back to YouTube." And I'm like, "You might be a YouTuber in the future."
That's kind of cute.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm with it. Like, if you want to do YouTube in the future, I'm cool with it. We just gotta supervise you, you know, make sure that things are okay.
And make sure her channel goes off to the right start.
Yeah, and then since I already have some of the knowledge, why not? And then I don't mind doing it with her, because I think she wants to do like the coloring stuff, and essentially probably Roblox related stuff. Why not?
Very cool.
Yeah. So basic, not the best, but we got something done. And then we're gonna do the pan, same thing, alpha lock or whatever you want to call it here.
Alpha lock.
Yeah. In Clip Studio, it's called Lock Transparent Pixel.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I don't know why they call it that, but it's usually called alpha lock in most.
I wouldn't be surprised if Adobe has copyrighted that term or something.
Probably.
Sounds
But
like
I think that sounds like something they will do. That's definitely something like they would do. Oh, did I color this white? Oh, I did. I had the shirt in here. It's okay.
Have you done what I've sometimes done and I'll paint the wrong color in the wrong layer?
Yeah, it's all good. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. One of the tricky parts of having multiple layers, they're handy, but they also make things very complex.
Yeah. And then the way I color is kind of like the way I color with marker. And I forget that this is digital work.
All right.
And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's not going to have the same, like, effect. But it kind of works sometimes. Just trying to blotch things here.
Yeah. Just getting it done.
Yeah, getting it done. And then I'll fix it up later. Like, with just trying to get those shadows in there, and then we'll put highlights and stuff later.
Ah, nice.
So
I think highlights is one of my favorite things to do in a weird way.
Yeah, it's really fun to do, honestly.
Yeah.
You kind of go crazy.
Yeah. Getting those layers.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do for today, I'm just probably going to just do the blocking of the shadowing today. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to lighting just because, my child is like...
it gives people a reason to come back for more streams and watch more.
Yeah, and hopefully, if I do get questions on... And if you have questions, Beanie, let me know. And we can definitely do a live stream on that stuff.
Well, that's like I wasn't expecting to learn about the technical term that I don't remember already, but it's the
alpha lock.
That's the one. That's the word, alpha. Yes,
alpha lock. But for Clip Studio, it's this little checkerboard lock thing. It's called Lock Transparent Pixel.
Oh, okay, there you go.
That's a mouthful.
That is very technical.
It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so we got some. Oh wait, we're missing something.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go back to the pants because
Yeah.
this shirt needs some shading.
Some what?
Shading.
Shading. I thought you said some sitting. And I'm like, is that what clothes do? There's like fold. Is that like folds or something?
I'm done.
I don't know. I didn't know if it was like some fashion term I'd never heard of.
No, not what it means.
Yeah.
So, funny enough, I don't know if I've ever told you, but I've actually taken fashion merchandise in the past,
Yeah. Okay.
and I thought I was gonna like it. Goodness, the thing
Too
about fashion
complicated.
is, oh yeah, one in fashion actually changes trends really quick. Like you have to
Yeah.
be on top of it.
Yeah.
It is crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy fast how much fashion changes.
Yeah.
Even though it might be like some of the fashion like kind of does a cycle in some ways, like it will come back into style
Yeah.
or whatever.
True.
But all that stuff changes quick,
Yeah.
like so quick.
Yeah, it's too much for my slow brain. I just like to do my stuff at my own chill pace of 3 years at a time.
Oh goodness.
I'm really gonna have to hurry up because like it's now my channel's like 10 years old, and oh, I shouldn't have. I was in the middle of organizing a folder, and then I'm like, hold on a second, I can't remember what I was even doing.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, there we go. Cool. What was I saying?
Fashion.
Yeah, fashion. Actually, apparently, because I've got a friend who does music streams, like it's like sort of DJ stuff, and it's interesting. So on Twitch, there's like they got like a list of musicians that they have absolutely no copyright allowances for. The Beatles, obviously, and then David Bowie. You can't play any David Bowie on Twitch, apparently. Which I mean,
Oh
I'm not
really?
surprised, but yeah. So that's why
Wow.
when I was singing fashion, like, ooh, hopefully that's not a bad thing to say on YouTube.
I mean, we're not singing per
True.
se, so
I'm not
it's
that
like
great of a singer, so they probably won't ding me for being my
they're
atrocious
just.
singing.
I was gonna say they're just ding us for singing horribly.
Yeah, they'll send us a strike for awful singing. It's like, no, you need to learn your lesson. Strike. I don't know.
There we go. That will
That's
work.
stupid.
Yeah, it's all good. Did you hear her?
Yeah.
I'm not even spelling this correct. What's going on? White eye.
White eye. You gotta say like Bob Ross, the white eye.
White.
Liquid white.
White. That's actually how I say white. But when I'm joking
around,
around,
it's a bit fancier.
I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something else, but no, not the live stream for that.
Okay. Radio.
Not the live stream for that. I'll probably get kicked out. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's really cool, actually. That's real.
And that's
really
rough.
Like that.
Rough, like a rough.
Yeah.
Thing
that
of
looks
it.
really cool.
I love the way it's coming out. To be honest.
Zoom in so the oh, there you go. So the replay can see it in all its beauty.
I mean, it's very rough looking, because it's not the details are not like.
No, that's fine.
How do you say, like, the details are there, but it's like I'm not done like smoothing it out, blending something. Yeah. I'm just kind of like blotching everything together, and then I'll do that process.
It's what I like, kind of almost call a impressionistic style, where you're just blocking down bits and pieces, and I've never liked really sort of finishing one section and then the next section. I'm like, no, I like to build up the whole area.
I used to do things like that. No, I'm lying. I never did that, because even with with traditional drawings. I like to
Mommy, it's taking so long time.
drawing it, then inking it, and
Right, yeah.
then I go into the
Yeah.
base colors, and
Yeah.
then I go to the shading,
Yeah.
and then sometimes the highlights. And maybe I don't do that because traditional to do the highlights is a little bit more different. So
Yeah.
you technically have to leave like space for the highlights, and it's a
Yeah.
whole man. But with digital, you
Yeah.
have to do an extra step. You have to like color in the.
True. True that.
So it's like it's you have to find ways how things work for you and your style.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so we got the dark
Yeah.
and a little bit of the light going on.
Cool.
I'm not gonna do the light, like the actual lighting or what is it called, the shining things. I'm gonna
Yeah.
leave that for the next video or the next
Mhm.
live stream. I'm gonna do
Mhm.
next live stream. I'm gonna add the highlights. That's what it is, the highlights,
Yeah.
and essentially smooth everything out.
That's kind of a cool idea for like even themed streams. So people, people want to come back and learn another little different element to digital drawing and that. Yeah.
Yeah, and we can learn.
Yeah.
I can teach a little bit of what I know and how things work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's not
And
full
hopefully
on
I'll be able
tutorials,
to
but
look
if
it up.
people want
Yeah.
full on tutorials, they should just request it, But
Yeah.
I'm sure they can find a lot of stuff on YouTube for that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I mean, yeah.
so we're gonna actually end the stream now because I just want to make it easy so people can digest it and enjoy it and
And
just
it's getting
hear our
late in America.
nonsense. Yeah, it is pretty late. It's like 11:19 right now in America.
Yeah.
At 9 in the morning. I'm talking about in the night.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And for you, it's the
Meanwhile, over
opposite
in
end.
Australia, yeah, it's just gone 1 p.m. So it's basically lunchtime over here.
Go eat your lunch. What's wrong with
Yeah,
you?
I'll do that. I'll do that after the stream.
Yeah. I'm almost done, okay?
This is new.
Wow. A lot of noob.
Crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of noobs.
So what day is it? It's still Saturday over there, is it?
Yeah, so it's Saturday night. So essentially I wanted to do these Friday nights, but maybe not every Friday would work. So either Friday or Saturday night will work.
Okay. Yeah, it's Sunday during the middle of the day over here, so time difference is interesting.
Yeah. Well, as long as you're enjoying yourself.
Yep.
Anyways, let's stop sharing the screen. And I want to thank for those who watched the replay. I hope you enjoyed this crazy session. And by crazy, I just mean just me and Beanie just being clowns.
Yeah, just artist bros.
Being clowns, right? And the interruptions by children, because being a parent, it's be like
life.
that. Life be lifing.
Yep.
Stay cool, kids. Draw, make art. I don't want to say something because then it might sound that I'm ripping off somebody else's line. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to rip off Roberto's line.
Oh wait. He says do something awesome today or something.
Yeah, I create like something awesome, so I don't want to like rip off his line. So it's like
go out and make art.
Yeah, go make art. Go draw. Or write your story. Whatever it is, whatever you're creative, you just do it. Go do it. And have fun with it. That's it. Peace out, y'all.
Bye.
See you in the next stream. Bye.